And you need to have that connection with a community because if you don't have it, they're not coming. Also, the whole, you know, oh, I'm going to live stream for this 1 week, but then I'm going to go work for 2 weeks. So I can't come back to stream because stream's not doing good. There, you just threw off your whole everything. The routine, it's gone. You have to build that routine. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay, you were moving
Okay.
around, so I was just making sure that you weren't uncomfortable.
No, I sit in this. This is my tetany. I sit in it for like 15 hours a day.
Can't go wrong with Techni.
That's what I'm saying. Use code pink. Yeah. So I mean, like, there's a lot of different factors to it, you know, with a whole bunch of other women, but I'm sure men get it too. Where like all these crazy bitches just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
That's wild.
I guess I don't know. I guess I just never been in that position before, but
Mm,
yeah, that'd be kind of. I mean, I knew women do because
it's bad.
I've talked to a lot of. It's weird. It's like doing these podcasts. It's like people always ask me. It's like, why do you always talk to all the girls? It's like because they're the only ones that answer.
Right.
Guys apparently just don't like to talk to other guys. I guess I don't know, but
I don't.
so I pick and choose who I bring on and stuff like that, and whoever says yes comes on.
Yeah. And I mean, exposure is exposure. Like, it doesn't matter either. So, like, probably a lot of people, they want like that. Like, if it's a big interview or a big podcast, I
Mhm.
charge
Oh
because
yeah,
I know they're going to get hits. Like, I know they're making money off me. I'm not stupid. But it's like a lot of just chilling out, chatting, all the other podcasts. I just hang out. Like, I'm not doing anything anyway. Like, what else am I going to do? Sleep? No. So it's like, what else am I gonna do? But yeah, so it's like I pick and choose, and I feel like a lot of content creators, either one, they think everything's a scam. Everything's a scam.
yeah.
So when I check my email, I always have to look at the website, look at all the social media, look back at, wherever and be like, is this actually real? Do they have a Crunchbase account? Are they a real business? What is this? And I deep dive like I'm the goddamn FBI. And then I'm like, okay, yes, I'll take that. Or no, I won't take that. But yeah, a lot of people just don't even check their emails at all. They're just like, DM me on Discord, bro.
Oh, that drives me crazy.
DM me on
I sent, because
Discord.
their DMs are closed on Twitter. The only real place you can probably DM somebody if they have one is an Instagram account, because unless they just forget to turn that off. But then they sit there and they have the contact email.
They
So it's
won't
just like,
check it.
okay. So I send send all the information. I don't know how many, because I have read receipts on all my emails and nobody says anything.
No, they won't.
And I'm
No.
like, okay.
So for the past couple of months, I have had so many meetings with like content creators that have huge followings, massive engagement, everything. And I'm like, what's your LinkedIn? And they go, I
Hmm.
don't have a LinkedIn. Why? Why don't you have a LinkedIn? I make majority of my income from Hyperlux and LinkedIn. Why aren't you using LinkedIn? And I just feel like people don't understand why. Like, that's the biggest thing. I'm going to create a goddamn website,
There
and
you go.
I'm not going to paywall it because that's a douche thing to do. But um, everything will be on there. I will put templates, everything of how to do everything because it's so irritating. Like, I don't mind sitting in meetings and, helping these content creators or whatever, because I don't charge content creators. Um, I do charge, like, if someone needs help setting up their OBS, it's, $25 an hour, which only takes me like an hour to set up an entire OBS with everything if they need it.
Mhm.
But to help content creators, I don't. And I send them like a master Google Drive of just everything they need to know and then contact information on how to get it. And like breakdowns of everything from sponsor partnering manager contacts to, whatever else you could imagine you need. I have it in a goddamn Google Doc because I'm psychotic. And I order everything that way. Um but yeah, I mean, it's super helpful. You just have to always be careful because there's going to be a lot of people that mooch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've gotten that too. Because because I'm not gonna lie, I try to go for the bigger creators and stuff like that. But they have to have a connection with me. I have to have a connection. You can be the biggest one. It's just like I probably not. I'll never ask Tim the Tatman or Nick Merckx, even though they'll say no or won't ever get a response back. But I don't have a connection,
Right.
with them other than the fact that creating content because they're on a whole different level than what I am. That I feel. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like I send emails out, but yeah, I've gotten that too. It's just, oh, you're just mooching for views. It's like no. I go even if I do get subs and stuff on this channel, it goes back to the creators. Like tonight. You know,
Right.
so
Yeah, it's the same like on my channel. Like every Saturday I do my follower games, and we always got those fucking people. We always got them. They come in, they get their 5 minutes of fame, and they won't blah 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 blah. They just won't shut up.
yeah,
And it's just constantly about their channel, their content. Oh, I'm running this charity today. I'm doing this. Or you get the flocks that only come in during giveaway time.
yep,
You got the people that only come in when you hit 150 viewers.
yeah,
And then you always got the people that, DM. I have this one guy, he ended up unsubscribing, unfollowing me because he started content creation.
mhm,
And since he subscribed to me for over a year, which I didn't ask for,
yeah.
he wants me to subscribe to him
Mm.
because I got to pay it back. Bitch. The fuck you think I do? So I was like, you paid me. I didn't there's no contractual obligation here, sir. You can see your happy ass out.
Yeah.
Absolutely not today. And he's never been back. So GG's.
Yeah, that's one thing. I I found that out. Here recently in the last few months. It's just like okay, so people are like, okay, follow me, I'll follow you back. And it's like no.
No. Mm-mm.
Or
We don't.
subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll subscribe to yours back. Or
People
they'll
do that
come
in
in,
my they do that.
yeah. Or they'll come in and it's like, oh, I just subscribed to your YouTube. Can you subscribe back to mine? So I'll go look, and they've got like 2 videos up. And it's like, well, why? I mean, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Why am I gonna waste my perfectly good follow for your algorithm to not be there? Like, I can't do that. It's just like people do that all the time in the chat. They go, "Oh, hey, thanks for the follow. When you guys followed in chat, I'm gonna give you that follow back." And it's like, hey, we don't do that here because follows don't matter.
Mm,
Engagement matters. If you're streaming and you've been streaming for 2 years and you're still struggling to get affiliate, it's you. It's you. It's not your, oh, you're not posting enough content anywhere. It's you. Like that's blatantly honest truth. And a lot of people are going to be like, that's so mean. No, it's not. Like you have to change it up. You have to post on TikTok with a call of action. What is that call of action? Come to my Twitch. Come to my YouTube. Wherever you're streaming, you need like a call of action. Even if it's just in the comments. That's what I do. I put mine in the comments cuz you start adding too many hashtags and everything, the algorithm it
oh
won't like
yeah,
you. It won't like you're
yeah,
only supposed to do 3. So, anyway. But
yeah,
yeah, and it's like if people don't understand that you need to have a call to action and you need to have that connection with a community because if you don't have it, they're not coming. Also, the whole, you know, oh, I'm going to live stream for this 1 week, but then I'm going to go work for 2 weeks. So I can't come back to stream because stream's not doing good. There, you just threw off your whole everything. The routine, it's gone. You have to
yeah,
build that routine. You're going to make sure, like, my community knows I don't stream Thursdays, but I'm there every other day of the week. And during every other day of the week, we take our vitamins and we talk shit. And they know the routine. And it's just it works that way. They always come back. Sometimes days are busier than others. Like Saturday, Mondays, and Sundays, busiest days by far. And the rest of the days, technically, if I didn't want to, I wouldn't have to stream. But between those other days, I have to keep consistent because if I don't, someone else will be consistent for them. And sometimes people come in and there's a lot of people that are really struggling right now and they just need a laugh.
yeah,
And so I'm there to make them laugh. And if that's making fun of myself for 4 hours or chat spamming the fuck you button over and over again, so of them telling me that, perfect. we're gonna do it. We're gonna cuss out some randoms online, and if anybody in chat comes in, feel free to cuss them out as well because they don't need to be here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So with talking about content and stuff like that, and like I said, what is the most funniest moment that you've had since you started doing since proximity chat came out for Call of Duty? Do you have like one moment that just kind of like blew your mind? It's like, okay, it's really happened.
Probably that one video that got like 39 million views on it. Where the guy started screaming. That was like the most impressive moment in this very short time of creating the content. Like all the other videos are great of like guys going along with it, but that guy seemed genuinely like confused and scared. And I was like, I didn't even know what was going on. Like my facial expressions in the video, I was like completely confused because I was like, there's no way he's actually believing this. Like, there's no actual way. And then he kept screaming and then laughing from anxiety. And then he'd scream again. And then I finally killed him and he screamed again. And it was just like, there's no way he gets this scared. Like, people actually get this scared. And then I uploaded the video and it went full viral, like viral in minutes. It's
Damn.
like the algorithm can tell. It's like Facebook. So if you scream on Facebook in your live stream, you get more viewers.
Really?
So it's exactly the same. It works the same with AI. So if you have a video where there's a lot of screaming, you're probably going to get more viewers because of the type of content. Is
Good
that
to know.
crazy?
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
The more you
really
know.
screaming. Wow.
Yeah, it's all like AI tracking. So I work with a company called Shikenzo, and they do AI tracking as well. And they can track like anything I say anywhere.
Wow.
Like it's insane. If I say the word advanced GG, they can track where I said it, when I said it, how many people were watching when I said it, the heat map of where I am or where a logo is on any screen on any social media, and tell me an overall media value of that company based on me just saying that word.
Holy crap.
It's a very expensive software, but it is super useful to give back to these companies, as this is my value of me just saying your company's name.
Wow.
It's like deliverables. I give a deliverable. My deliverable is way more impressive than a lot of other people's deliverables.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of people don't know. And also a lot of people don't have, $1,400 to put on one word
Yeah.
just to come up with a 6-month, like a Q1, Q2 tracking. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about AI, have you played around with that AI chat bot, that Chat GBT?
No, I have not. I did see it on TikTok. Someone was talking about, I think it was BB Jess, which is wild because she made a video that she thought that squirting was pee. I don't care. That's wild. That's not true. But anyway, that's crazy. And yeah, I just want to point that out, Jeff. I know you're listening. Anyway, so and yeah, no, I have not tried it yet. I was thinking about trying it though.
It's pretty interesting. I've been playing around with it. Yeah, it's just amazing. Talking about the AI part of it, it's just amazing how I think AI is going to be the future of content creating. To tell you the honest to God truth, period.
Yeah. So it really is.
I
It
mean, I
really
didn't even
is.
realize what you were talking about, that it could actually pinpoint the traffic on a logo. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
It can even tell you a hot map of where the eyes are going.
Wow.
Isn't that fucking wild?
Well, I
Yeah.
know that
So
because I knew they came out with that eye tracker back in, what was it, back? Well, Mixer was still around when they first came out with that eye tracker app that you could put
yeah.
on. It was getting so many people in trouble.
Yeah, because everyone kept looking at the boobs. Everyone. They're like, look at the cleavage. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It was always Pac too. He was always the one that got busted for it. It was so funny. 'Cause he would always look at boobs. It would always be like it wouldn't even be good boobs, it'd be Loba boobs from Apex, and I'm like, "What are you looking at, bud? They're just fake. You have your eye tracker on, stop."
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah, it's just crazy how yeah, like I said, I'm a firm believer, especially after playing around with that chat bot. It's just like, okay, because I mean, they can write an entire all you do is give it parameters, it'll write an entire script for you.
Yes, yeah, that's how a lot of people are doing their business emails now.
I've done a lot of my intro stuff. Some the new email that goes out to guests now that
Mhm.
was done by
AI.
yeah. I just went
Yeah.
through and changed some things because it does throw some random off the wall things in there, especially with since my underground, it puts some really demented stuff in there, but um I have to go back through and weed it out. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like with the Shikenzo, it tracks everything you can think of from and it even will take the audio file of anything, and it will put it into, like, a small clip bit with the media value on the side, and then it will have it where the client can download that file so they can use my audio or anyone's audio, whoever pays for it, on any of their social media, and it'll also take a video format, so if they wanna use my face in the process as well, they can do that as well. Um, and every time someone types the words in chat, anytime I post on social media, make a video on social media, and even have, like, the logo randomly pop up,
Mhm.
it'll just create, like, an overall hot map of every social media. And it has deep links on it too, so you can embed, like, tracking on deep links. How many people clicked on it, where they
Wow.
clicked on it, when they clicked on it, how long they stayed on that link. It gives you everything. Now, I don't use it right now for my stream because I want it all, like, just fresh, and I'm saving for a house right now, so I'm not dishing out any money. I haven't dished out any money in, like, a year. I've been saving all of my streaming revenue across all my social media, so, like, even if it's Instagram money, that's streaming money because I didn't make that with my regular job, so it all just filters into a bank account, and then at the middle of this year, I'm hoping to buy a house. So,
Nice.
have not spent anything anyone has donated to my channel in a year, which is wild. That's like a lot of self-control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very, very self-control.
Yeah.
So, with you becoming partner now, you've worked with have you worked with Twitch, like, on the back end of things, like, giving them suggestions on how to do things differently? I mean,
Um,
with your experience with what you do now, do you think
yes.
that you plan on doing something like that with Twitch?
Well, the only thing that I've done is just I've done the feedback reports
Mhm.
that they send me all the time, and I just give them feedback on their website every time I get one. I don't know if that is ever actually seen, but I do
Yeah.
fill them out every single time. And I do fill them out every single month in my dashboard. Now, if Twitch asked me to either be on like a panel or do anything within gaming or just talking about video games or even Call of Duty, I would definitely be down if they needed suggestions on how to change their website or create more engaging content for users to find easier accessible upcoming players. Um, I would definitely be down to help with that because I've actually helped two other websites do that as well. Um, but other than that, I don't know. I
Hasn't
probably
something
wouldn't do it for free. Jeff Bezos is gonna have to
Oh,
cough
hell
up
no.
something.
Yeah, hell no. You don't do anything with for free that, that kind of a talent,
I
with
want
that
s
extent.
yeah, I want, like, 75% of my revenue back because that whole 50% that he takes,
Oh,
mm-mm,
yeah.
it's not it. I want 75.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that whole thing's crazy. I don't understand. I mean, I understand as a business perspective why they did it, but I don't understand there could have been another way around all that.
Yeah.
The new price, or, the new payouts and stuff.
Yeah, because they have it where they have, like, a subscription model, so that's one form of revenue, and then they have their ad placements, which is another form of revenue, and then they have their sponsorships, and then their angel investors, and then their core investors. So all of those are revenue, except for an angel investor is not a revenue because then you pay them out in A shares upon sale. So you never want to take too much because if you take too much from an investor, your overall like what you could sell for goes way down. So like you want to make sure it's like the lowest amount for the highest yielding amount that you can cash out as. So but yeah, I don't know. They would definitely have to pay me some good money to help them. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it because I don't mind helping a lot of companies, but I definitely enjoy helping startups more. I feel like they listen a lot more and they're not as much as assholes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Because once you start getting into those bigger companies, they know everything, supposedly. And which is wild to me. Because I worked with this one company and they had a great idea. They were absolutely, it was so good. Would not bring their prices down. They were charging 75% above market price on purpose to create like a luxury brand, but no one gives a hell about luxury brands when we're trying to play video games. You know what I mean? Like, one, we're spending more on DLC packs and in-game skins than we are going to pay on anything on your website. Like, it's just not going to happen unless it's RGB lights or a brand new computer. Like, it's not going to, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
And some companies just don't understand that. They just think that they're like the HOA of the gaming community and they got something and everybody else needs it. And that's just not how it is. So they didn't do so well.
Yeah, those companies are crazy. Yeah, I agree. It's just like, yeah, you see so many of that out there that all these fancy schmancy things coming up, and it's just like, dude, we're gamers. We're not into that.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. It's like I'm just trying to like vibe out, play video games, and help companies not, spend $4,500 on a PC that I can get the exact same for $1,600 on Meta PCs. Like with all the same parts, but you don't want to drop it down because you need such a high ROI to make your pocket feel better that you don't actually care about the people you're trying to sell to. And that is like not something we want. That's very artesian build energy, and we're not doing that. So
oh, poor artesian build. Yeah,
poor him.
yeah. But so tell us a little bit. I mean, you're a creator over on, if y'all don't know, there's a new platform coming out called SharePlay. And she's a creator. I'm also a creator on there. So it's really exciting, but I got in like on the back end of everything. I was like in I think the halfway point. So tell us a little bit about SharePlay. What is going on with SharePlay?
SharePlay is phenomenal. So they don't like being called Mixer 2.0, but I told Majestic too fucking bad. So it's Mixer 2.0 pretty much because that's what it is, because it's sure and hell not Glemish. And I'm super excited about it because they're bringing back all the integration features. So that beach ball, but the beach ball is not going to be the beach ball. It's going to be different. We're going to be able to bring back the community functions of that it actually meant to talk and chat. Like it actually meant something. It didn't just mean channel points. We're not just getting channel points. Like it's going to be way bigger than that. You're going to be able to find creators from all over the world based on a hot map. You're going to be able to see who's live in which specific area based in your region that you might want to watch. Now, this won't give direct actual locations of any players, and you'll be able to opt out on it on the back end. But it's going to give you so many more options that Mixer had that no other streaming platform has right now. You're going to be able to stream through your consoles. You're going to be able to have a back end that's fully functional, and you're going to get paid more than Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube on your payouts. There's also going to be a bunch of other options as well, like mental support for an extremely affordable rate. Like I'm talking pennies, extremely affordable rates. There's so much. There's going to be the whisper feature is coming back.
Nice.
So there's going to be that where when I have my whisper feature set up exactly how I did on Mixer. I don't like that I can't see my whispers, so I set it up exactly the same. You guys whisper me, it goes whisper one, it types it in chat so I can see it, no one else can see it, and I can reply back to you verbally by telling you which whisper number you are. So that's how they're running that. It's going to be exactly the same. They're also creating a reply feature. So if you're trying to indirectly talk to somebody in the chat, you can click on a reply button and reply underneath that thread within the comments. So that's huge. No other platform minus Facebook has it, but Facebook don't do nothing right. You know what I mean? So hopefully it's going to work great. There are still a couple of bugs with that feature, as like when you type, it glitches it all the way down to the bottom of the screen. So we haven't decided to fully launch SharePlay yet because we want to make sure that it's not going to be like Glemish. When we post and we go active, we want everyone to know that that shit's up. It's staying up. We're not going anywhere. Like, this is our home and we're going to build it and we're going to listen to you guys. Like, if you want something added on there, like if you want to start making, I don't know, money for selling Xbox games on the Microsoft Store or PlayStation games, like what we used to do, okay, let's implement that again. Let's do that. Let's get that licensing from Microsoft to start incorporating the Play Store. We can do that. So that is something that they're all working on the back end. I'm just the alpha tester. I do the late night meetings with the higher ups. And they're having player profiles, auto hosting. They're having different features where if you're an upcoming streamer, it's going to have you like, you got this many follows during your stream, and it's going to have like a whole billboard, like how you would see on like a movie chart.
Oh, wow.
And it's gonna rotate constantly. So every time you rotate the screen and like refresh, the billboard's going to change because it's going to be in real time. So if I get 1,500 follows in a matter of, I don't know, a couple hours, it's going to put me up at the top that I'm obviously trending, right? So I'm going to be the top one to click. So it's going to put that there. Now on the other side, it's going to say these are upcoming. It's going to say this person got 5 follows. This person got 6 follows, you know, and it's going to keep it in that order. And you'll be able to rotate it. So not only you're going to see the big creators, you're also going to see the up and coming creators too. And it's not just going to be based off that billboard. It's also going to be based off game. You're going to be able to filter. You're going to be able to do so much stuff. And it's like amazing because there's so many things I can't say either because like licensing and some of the stuff that's getting done is like, what? Like I would have never thought. And I can't even like say what it could be or even give an example because that's exactly what would be happening if I was to give an example. But it is a like mind-boggling, some of the things that they're doing on that back end. And that's why it's taking so long. And they're also going to have FTL. So FTL is massive, right? Faster than light. So by the time you guys talk in chat, I see it within a second. There's no stream delay. It's as if we're in the same room.
Yep.
Like on Twitch, I think there's a 3-second. Like it's not bad. 3 seconds is perfect. But on Mixer, there was no delay. It was as if we were in the same room.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that was amazing.
That was amazing. So yeah, and they ended up selling all of that to Facebook. So what they had to do was recreate the coding, and that takes a minute. So I know like a lot of people are super impatient and they really want SharePlay to launch, but we need to make sure that it's not going to crash before it launches. You know, that's why we do like the 1v1 test runs. The co-streams are going to be coming up soon. Me and Psycho are going to be testing those to make sure everything runs perfectly fine with both of our communities on the platform, just absolutely going ham trying to break it. I mean, clicking on everything, trying to break that damn website. And, you know, that's how you really have to do it. And then we're going to open up the AWS servers and make it go live in mid of the year, roughly. Maybe sooner. And then I'm supposed to be flying out to do a red carpet launch event in Georgia.
Nice.
For SharePlay. Are you going?
I haven't heard anything.
Oh, yeah. Me and Psycho, I think Rad Abby, we're all supposed to be flying out there for a red carpet launch because one thing that I really like about SharePlay is that they plan on doing marketing, unlike Mixer.
Yeah.
Mixer did not do marketing because they were stupid. So I
Well,
think that
they relied on their partners to do all the marketing for them, and that's what.
yes.
Yeah, that was putting too much on their partners.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when half the partners didn't even know. Some of the newer partners that came up didn't even know how to market. So how can you expect? How can you expect somebody that doesn't know how to market to market?
And I will say Mixer is the easiest platform to ever get like partnered on. It was the easiest platform. I only say that because I streamed on there for 30 days and made partner. I never streamed on there before. I had no clue what content like streaming was. I had no clue. I literally booted up on my Xbox with shitty quality and no lighting in a very dark room. And I sat there and I just talked shit for 30 days. And then next thing you know, I was partnered and I don't know what happened. And then from there, everything went downhill. I had to buy PCs because at the time I didn't have PCs. I was literally just on, my Xbox. That's all I used. So I had to end up buying a PC. I maxed out my credit card twice on Mixer.
Shit.
Just trying to make it where the quality would look better. And like that's insane. But it worked. It worked. Like 3 to 4 months later after that, I mean, I was doing interviews on a regular basis. I was having meetings with Xbox on a regular basis. And that was just a couple months into even streaming there. And I honestly think like I have a Mixer tattoo. I'm a loser. And and like
No, you're
they
not. It means something. At least, like I said, that's where you got your start. That's the
yeah,
beginning.
like yeah,
The
like this
beginning.
is huge. Like so many people are making fun of me for getting a Mixer tattoo after it shut down.
Oh,
Yeah.
but still, it's still a reminder that's your beginning. So
Yeah, so like I got the tattoo last year, which I know is like wild. But it's part of me. Like that I blew up on Mixer. And without Mixer, none of y'all would have known who the hell I was. No one would have known. And that's kind of crazy to think about. That Mixer took a leap and made me change one thing about my channel. They didn't like it when I posted. When someone followed me, it said, "Thank you, welcome to the inside of my pink walls," and they didn't like that. So they made me change that one thing, and then they gave me a check mark and partnered me.
no
Like
way.
that's
Hell
insane.
yeah.
In 30 days, like that's wild. That doesn't ever happen. So I've been very grateful and super lucky to even be able to have that experience.
Yeah.
And I had some amazing mods backing me and everything else during that process as well.
So yeah, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, that's one thing is because I get the same thing too. People are constantly asking me, "Is like, well, when is this share play going to launch?" It's just like all the others. It's not going to launch. I go, dude, do you remember when Glimish launched? Do you
It
remember
was
the
horrible.
day Glimish launched? It crashed 3 times,
And no one went back.
and no one's been back.
No, because they didn't even have the stream keys working for everybody.
No.
Nothing was set up properly. They wanted to do a soft launch. And when you say a soft launch to a dev team, they think it's going to be 1,000 people.
Yeah.
No, incorrect. A soft launch is 100,000 fucking people.
Yep.
That's a soft launch. And that's what we're getting ready for. We're gearing up for 1,000,000 because 100,000, that's low. That's really low. In 2023, people are going to come in full force. Why? Because they fucking hate Facebook. They can't figure out that on the algorithm on YouTube. Why aren't my shorts blowing up? My TikTok, I can't get my stream key. Why is it so hard to get my stream key to go live on TikTok? I can't post anything on my TikTok page because every time I post, something gets removed, so I can't filter anybody back to my Twitch content. So at that point, where do you go? You go SharePlay. That's where you go.
Yep.
That's like your only other option if you can't figure out any other options. And I think we're going to get swamped. It's going to be
No,
a huge blowout.
it is. I mean, I can already see the Discord. I mean, since
Yeah.
I joined, well, it was back in, when the hell did I join? Like February, March of last year.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, even the creator side of it, there was only maybe 20, 30 creators when I joined. for the the 1v1
Yeah.
and it's just like now it's just a massive the Discord's grown massively. People are excited.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
that's one thing I explain to people is it's like just remember, I mean, if you were I took the day off for the launch of Glimish of my
mm,
job, my 9 to 5 job, just
yeah.
so I could be here when they launched it. And then it crashed. It's kind of like Brime, Brime did the same thing. We've had so many, which I can understand the doubts everybody has. It's like, oh, you've had all these, ones
Right.
that are started, and they've never done anything, but they also started too soon.
They started too soon and they went balls to the wall way too fast. They were not prepared. They did not get to sit down with 100 creators like what SharePlay's doing. Like SharePlay goes out of their way and they meet with these creators, big or small. It does not matter. You are treated equal. And they ask you a shit ton of questions. Like,
Mhm.
what do you want to see in a platform? What do you think is going to hurt us when we launch? Like, they want to know because if there's something that they haven't thought of, we've thought of it because we've seen it. And that's when I started just railroading them of, Glemish did this. And it's like, you're not going to do what Glemish did because I sat there for 4 hours trying to go live on
Yep.
Glemish.
Yep.
And it's like, that would never happen. So they were talking about that they're going to launch SharePlay, and SharePlay is going to be a one-on-one platform to do testing until the initial launch. And then they're slowly going to be opening it up week by week, month by month to make sure that they can hold the capacity on their AWS servers before we have 2 million people going live on this platform and realizing how great it is, or if the whole thing breaks. Like, that's the biggest question. So we're just crossing our T's, dotting our I's on the back end and hoping that everything goes fine during launch.
And the one thing you got to realize too is that everybody is like with the AWS servers, you got to realize that when these platforms go down that are on the AWS servers, it's not necessarily the platform that's went down. It's
Right.
the AWS server that has gone down.
Right.
Because AWS is worldwide. If y'all don't know what the AWS, it's the Amazon Web Server.
Web service.
It runs 90% of the world.
Yes.
Of the world, not just the United States.
Yeah. The new platform Kick uses it too.
Yeah. It is a massive, massive web server.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we even use it at Hyperlux.
Yeah. And the bandwidth on there is expensive. So you got to get what you get to start out with. So you can't like go all in and expect 1 million people and pay for that 1 million people bandwidth. So that's the reason why they're doing it in stages instead of, full blown first day.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's a very expensive software, but it's needed. And I don't think there's anyone else like AWS, but I also think it's because it's just so user friendly.
Yeah.
Amazon. So
that's the reason why it gets hacked all the time.
Yep.
It's because it's an open AI or an open UI service. So
Yep.
But yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, we're going on 2 hours. I didn't mean to go this long. I told her it's like only 90 minutes, but it never fails.
You never know.
But we're gonna run a giveaway real quick. If anybody's still in here, God, I hope this works. I've never used the Stream Elements as giveaway deal.
I don't know. I don't use Stream Elements. I use Mixup.
Oh, I forgot I have that. Hold on. Let me set it up real quick. If you guys have any questions in chat, I know Good Times had some real quick. He had one up here. I think it was like can you find your can you use my mod? He'll do it. Can you find your question again? Ask your question, Good Times. Again.
Wait, it's not P.
What?
I think we were talking about squirting. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the one that when you were talking about BBJS. Yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just start typing them in chat.
Oh, is he talking about that? How did you decide on what to build your community around a game? I I kind of just pick whichever FPS I'm good at that time. And then I like go with the flow. So like if Apex picks up for this next split and it's actually good, watch out because I was a goat. And I might have to end up going back and playing a little bit of that, you know? But at the same time, I really enjoy Call of Duty. I also love Rogue Company, so be careful because I'm really good at that game too. And then the new game Shatterline, I don't know if anybody's tested that game. It was actually pretty good. It wasn't a horrible game. There was many bugs, many bugs. And I don't know if anybody reported back to them, but I wasn't getting paid to do it, so I didn't do it. So, but it did look like a very good game. I'm also interested to see how the two-time Dr. Disrespects game, how bad or good that game's going to be. I'm interested about that one.
Yeah, I guess he just launched another promo saying they got another section up and running, or the first section up and running, or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I seen it today on YouTube. He launched it on YouTube. He said they got the first section up and running. I don't know if it's actually launched for the public.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
yeah, he's taking forever for that one too. I almost forgot about that one.
But I'll watch whatever game you play, but you were sick at COD. Oh, thank you. Guys, remember, we are about to be running a giveaway here on the chat. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever play Halo again, to be honest. I don't think I'd ever play that on live again. I do like Apex a lot. The only reason why I got away from Apex was mainly because the audio was so bad. Like you couldn't play it. There were so many audio holes and bugs in that game. It wasn't the vibe. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't compete. I couldn't play it. I was getting so mad playing Apex. It was honestly not worth even watching the content. It was so bad. I was so toxic. So now we play Call of Duty and we're even more toxic, but we're not too shabby at that game. Now, Apex, I win like every game. GOAT.
So I have one question. Where did pink come from? The way you have it set up.
Oh, P11NK?
Yeah.
It stands for two in the pink.
Yeah, I heard that in your chat the other day, and I'm like, okay, I like this. Let's go.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It stands for two in the pink. It's always awkward though when I'm in a meeting with the EA.
Oh.
They're like, "Oh, hi Pink, how are you?" And I was like, "Perfect, nice to meet you. I see that you're part of the, Madden division." And they go, "Where'd you come up with the name Pink?" And I'm like, "Well, I used to dye my hair pink." And they're like, "Oh." I'm like, "Absolutely not." It stands for two in the pink. And then they just look at me. I look at them and I go,
You
"Yep."
asked.
You set up the meeting with me. Remember? Okay, this is not the other way around. Yeah, and then Psycho Plays has he secured the gamer tag stink with a 1 in it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so when we play Apex, it's pink and stink, and if we win, it's still pink and stink, but it's funnier because then everybody gets to look at it. So that's fun.
I think it's gonna run. Let me see here. I'm gonna show you. Oh, come on, where's it at? There we go. Shop.
Which pair?
There's a pair I bought. It's the I think the $99 pair.
Oh yeah, the same ones I'm wearing.
Yes.
Nice. Legend. Wait for it. Dairy. I love that. I don't watch a lot of TV though. I don't have time.
Oh no, in the wrong one.
You made me so toxic in Warzone. I'm sorry, Jeff. I know I heard you playing the other night and you were just yelling at randoms. I'm like, jeez. He's Canadian too, so he's supposed to be nice. So it's wild.
Infernos. That's what it is. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm old. I'm slow.
That's okay. I'm just chit chatting with them. I make such weird faces. I'm like looking at myself and then I'm looking at the stream delay and I'm like, wow, that's really what I look like.
Camera catches all.
Wild.
That's one thing, that's one thing I try to tell people about being true, when they sit there and say that, we were talking about scripted and stuff like that. It's like people can tell when you're BSing you.
Oh yeah.
People can tell when shit's scripted. All right, let's see if we can do this. It's gonna be the Infernos. I think they come in black.
Ooh, yeah.
And blue.
Let me see.
See if I can share it.
Oh, they come in this really cool case too. You guys want to see it? I'm gonna show you anyway. It looks like this, and then you open it. It's a nice one. It's got that snap to it. Hold on, I can't open it because I chew my fingernails. Like it's got that little snap to it. But then it also has glass things. You're gonna get yours too. Hold on, I gotta roll over. So,
right. There's no background, but this is what you're getting. These right here. This is what we're giving away.
Ooh, the same ones. Let's go.
So you get blue. Your choice of blue or black. And I think it works. So if y'all are ready, I'll start the giveaway.
Yeah, guys, get ready. The giveaway's about to start.
Pray to God it works. I haven't used I haven't used Mixed It Up since Mixer.
Oh, really?
All right, let's see. Did it go through? Did it start?
You have to type !join if you have it set up right. Giveaway started. Type !giveaway. Okay. It's different than my chat.
See in chat for the next 1 minute.
Yeah, it's !giveaway. In chat. Yeah, there you go. Don't listen to the first thing. We're not in my chat.
Sorry. Okay, that's working. All right.
Yeah, but every pair that you get comes with these shades, right? So these shades just they click on. That's it.
Oh. So they do come with shades?
Yeah, they're free with every pair of glasses.
Hell yeah, let's go.
One cool thing too is like you can't even tell that these have magnets on them. It doesn't show anywhere that there's magnets on these at all. And then you just take them and you just snap them on. That's it.
All right, Dremel boneless. Dremel. Congratulations.
Boneless. Let's go.
Yay. All right, so whisper me with your let's see. I'll tell you what. I don't trust Twitch's whispers.
That's exciting. Now you get to have the same glasses as me. Ooh. Except I'm legally blind. So
boneless, I will whisper you my I won't look as good. Well, man, that's true. No, so I don't know what you look like, so I can't say, but
all my face is makeup. And lots of it.
Well, congratulations on the giveaway. Like I said, this is we're going to use Pink's code. That way she gets her 2 for the month. That way she gets that, because we want her to keep that partnership with Gamer Advantage. So I don't know why I almost called it Advanced GG. It was bad,
right? Imagine I do that all the time. It's just like I spent $200 one time on popping popcorn, and I did a photo shoot in a bathtub for a company. Their name is Sizzle Popcorn.
Yeah,
I'll just say it. And I paid so much money out of pocket, and they used all those pictures for advertising and promo, and then they dropped me.
What?
Bastards. So I made it very clear to Gamer Advantage. I was like, put me on a 30-day contract. If I can sell 2, you can keep me for 6 months. If I can't sell 2 in 30 days, GG's.
Yep.
Like, but after that, I'm not going to promise I can sell anything because you only need 1 pair of glasses a year. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's what you get your community to help you. It's like, hey,
Yeah, right. Everybody in my community must have 4 eyeballs.
yeah. Well, you always need a second pair because, especially if it's me, because I always end up sitting on them or my dog takes off with them. I don't know how many pair of safety glasses at work I've lost because my dog. I leave them on my desk, and my dog apparently likes safety glasses. But no, yeah, we're gonna be using her code this time. That way, she gets credit for it. And Boneless, I will whisper you after, or let's see, or here, follow me on Twitter. That way, I can be. Do you have a Twitter?
Do you have the tweets?
No. Do you have Discord?
I think Boneless has Discord.
Do you
Boneless,
have
don't you have Discord?
Do you have Discord?
I think she's in my Discord.
Nope. Are
Oh.
you in Pink's Discord? I guess you'd have to have Discord to have it. So I guess that answered that question.
I have Facebook.
Like
So she's
Facebook,
in.
like Facebook Messenger? Oh.
Damn, that's crazy, Boneless. Why are you lacking?
That's okay. I have Facebook Messenger for all 3 of my Facebook. So
Pretty sure mine is blocked. That's crazy, Boneless. You're old. You stop it. I want to hear it. She has TikTok.
Do you have TikTok?
I think you have to be like, you have to have a certain amount of. Yeah. Can I have your fax number, Boneless? You don't even have Instagram. What the hell is wrong with you? Are you okay? Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
That's crazy. I bet you definitely don't have Snapchat then. You definitely don't have Snapchat. Crazy.
Strangers.
No,
Oh.
she's not. I'm with an old lady. Oh my gosh. Killed. Send her a letter in the mail. That's what I do. So one cool perk about my channel that my subscribers get is my subscribers get on my custom mailing list where I send them out custom Christmas cards and I send them out custom magnets with like certain people. If you were like super active in chat, you get magnets as well, and key mailing cards where you can like redeem for free games. And all you have to do is subscribe once and you get like this packet of like this envelope of a bunch of cool shit. So it's kind of cool. I think I'm the only person that does that.
Do you have email?
Boneless, do you have an email?
Yes, you do. Okay, I'm gonna whisper you my email address, and just email me your address, and I'll get it sent to you.
You're 32 and you ain't got no tweet. Killed. You got to get her on it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. That's wild.
All right, Boneless. I emailed or I whispered you my email address. Just email me your mailing address, and then I'll get those ordered for you.
You have to figure out how to see the whispers.
Oh. Well, if are you on mobile or are you on?
I think she's in Canada. I don't know.
If you're on PC, it comes up at the very, very top of the page. There should be like a little mobile. Okay, let me see what's on.
Find it. Oh my lord, is she so lost? Oh my god.
The same thing. If you go on your mobile, if you go at the very, very top, there's your channel logo. Looks like a filing inbox, and then there's like a little
Oh, you got it?
Okay. Yeah,
Perfect.
We all learning tonight. There we go.
So I used to teach a class in college. So I was a professor. Can you guys believe that? What hasn't Pink done? Porn. Um,
What?
so no, I was a professor in a college. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. So I ended up teaching computer basics to older people. It was the worst job I ever took in my life. That's how it felt right now.
Computer basics to oh yeah.
Yeah. I taught at a college,
Yeah.
University of Maine. I was a professor there for one semester, helping the elderly figure out how to use a laptop and their
Oh
cell phone,
geez. Oh geez.
like breaking down what is a browser.
I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. I have all kudos for you for doing that.
I lasted one semester. Never again. Yeah.
I believe the things you teach us on stream. What did I pay for college? She is very. I've learned a lot of things tonight. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew she was very. I knew she was very proficient in everything she does, and she's very educated in everything she does. But I didn't realize a lot. I learned a lot tonight.
It's crazy. It's
But
crazy how much you can pick up over years.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
But
old.
but did anybody else have any questions?
Before we head out, why did I pay for college? You live in Canada. Did you even pay for college?
Oh.
I know how much I paid, like $1,700 per class,
Oh, I know. Isn't it crazy?
not including books. That was like $900 a piece for a book that we never even ended up using, but we needed the book. It was so dumb.
I did mine all online, and it was crazy. $1,600 a credit for every, and I even took in the master's classes I took were like 1,900.
You took master's classes?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I do good. I did good in school. I was like 4.0 in my college, and so they let me accelerate into my master's, which I never finished because I ran out of money.
Axe? Yeah, I dropped out of college too. I ran out of money. I
Yeah,
couldn't pay for it, and I wasn't getting approved for any like grants or scholarships
Yeah.
because I wasn't smart enough in regular school because I dropped out. And so I had to pay for cash and I had to hustle to pay for college. And I learned as much as I could, which was absolutely fucking nothing. And then I dipped and I just worked and learned that way.
Yeah. And a lot of things, it's funny because most of the business world nowadays, the corporate world, I mean, some of the big firms still might want to see a degree, but a lot of people want experience.
Yeah, they literally do not care about a degree. So I talk to millionaires on a regular basis, not a flex, and because they're not always fun to speak to. And they would rather work with someone who is a dropout with experience than someone who finished with a big old PhD or some shit, because that person that finished thinks they know everything. They want the person that dropped out because the person that dropped out is going to work harder than the person with the full degree. Like, that's kind of mind-boggling to me.
I know.
But I lead a lot of my conversations when I talk to investors or talk to new people that have an abundance of money. I make it severely clear that I dropped out of school. And I always get the deal. It is very weird.
See, I know it's a whole nother conversation, but that's one thing. Like with today's education system, I think anything past 9th grade should be tuition based. That way, if you want to complete high school, at least. I mean, because when you get into high school, I mean, really, you're not doing nothing but repeating everything you learned all the years prior.
Right.
I think it needs to be a tuition based going into a career field that you want to go into. Kind of like a pre-college.
Yeah. I mean, and like learning about crazy things like how to do your taxes or car insurance, the basic shit that I didn't know I needed. you know?
Yeah.
Um, any advice to beginners? Literally the key piece of advice you think is the puzzle piece that will be the one up. I could probably give you a couple. Ready? Take pen, paper, let's go. One, when you're creating content, only stream for like 2 to 4 hours. Have as much fun as you possibly can. If you're going for comedy-based content, create comedy-based content. Export that. One thing you should always do if you're recording with your OBS, which you should never use slobs. Don't use slobs ever.
Thank you.
Don't ever. Don't. It eats up so much of your CPU. Don't ever use it. Even if you don't have graphics, go to Canva. Canva is your graphics supplier. Okay, from here on out. And then take those and then just upload them to your OBS. When you're recording your content to go back and edit, which you can use DaVinci, which is a free software, which will do the exact same thing as every other platform, right? That you want to edit on. Adobe, whatever. Same shit. Now, you're going to want to record in MKV and then render to MP4. This is going to keep your quality the best quality it can be at your bit rate level. So you'll want to put your bit rate at like 6,000 to 7,000 if you're running 2070. Anyway, now on to the next one. Camera lighting. I know a lot of people say that like, oh, you don't need a camera.
Break. Hold on. Commercial break. There should be only one because I think I have it set
Was
to
there
only
one? I was talking during that whole commercial break.
No, I think it just started.
Oh, did it? See, Twitch needs to be able to turn them little shits off. It just ended for you.
Okay.
So you didn't hear me, Jeff? That's okay. I'm not repeating it.
You got to play the VOD back.
You have to watch the VOD. I did it and sent an email. Nice. Yeah. So I don't know what part Shorty stopped hearing it at. Head up to DaVinci. Okay. So yeah, so you're going to want to render it out, remix your MKV file into your MP4 on OBS, and then you're going to edit into DaVinci. Okay. It's going to do the exact same thing as every other editing software. It's just going to be free. And then from there, you're going to upload on every social media before 7 o'clock Central Time. Why before 7 o'clock Central Time? Because that is peak hours. Why is it peak hours? Everybody's waking the fuck up. They're scrolling while they're brushing their teeth. They're scrolling. They have the shits on the background while they're showering. Like they're on AM, 7 o'clock AM. Another perfect time to post content is at 1 o'clock PM Central. Another perfect time, anytime after 5 o'clock or 5:30 PM, depending on the platform. Why? Because no matter where you are, you're in peak out of like work hours. You're out of those working hours. Now, Sunday's always going to be dead. Sunday content's a dead day. It doesn't matter for social media. And then I would say from there, video camera. You don't need the best camera. You just need a camera, right? Like a Logitech C920 to a C922 if you're working with $150. That's what you're going to want to use. When you go into the settings, you're going to change that from the default settings to 1080p. That's going to crispy your content. Now, lighting. You don't need those fucking Elgato key lights. They're overpriced, okay? Just go buy a Halo light. They work the same, $24, $35 at Best Buy. Good enough. I literally have 2 of them. You're a professional photographer and videographer. Ooh. Sheesh. And then you just put the lighting on there, but you should only be streaming 2 to 4 hours a day. And then you're editing like the rest of the day and then making sure you're uploading 2 to 3 pieces of content because that's how you're going to be seen. And you also want to make sure that you download at least a template of what each platform has like their bubbles at, so you know where to put your text on the screen so you're not overlapping those damn bubbles. Or if like you're streaming on TikTok, you need to know those ratios on what's on the bottom of where the chat is or where your caption's going. And you don't want to cover certain aspects. But then if you want to get all crazy with it, you can just go to Canva, export a circle file that catches on fire and put that right around the button to start click on. And then you can just do a call to action like, I want more hearts on this video. So I'm going to do a call to action of an arrow, and then I'm going to make that fire heart turn on. And people are going to click it because they're going to be like, why the hell is it turning on? I don't know. But they're going to click it. And then you're going to get more engagement. Once you hit at least 25 engagement clicks, comments are the most like valuable ones. If you can get people to comment, you want people to comment. Why? Because that's going to push you out into the algorithm immediately. So all those people that say first, second, third, wow, I'm so early on your videos, those are the ones you want to keep because those are the people that are still pushing out your content. It's not actually anything to do really with your content. It's just people engaging with it, which is hitting that algorithm at that specific time to push to more people that are already watching. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, constantly talk. Act like you're a psychopath. Talk about anything. It doesn't even matter. And when you read your chat, like reply, that's kind of important. I go into a lot of people's streams and they will read their chat or they don't look at their chat at all and they will not reply, or they reply in their head, but it doesn't actually come out of their mouth. So then they don't know. And then you leave, or they have follower chat on. Turn the shits off. Turn it off. I'm not rating you. I'm not coming in and talking. I'm not even going to follow you if you have follower chats on. If you are that sensitive that you are so scared of having people talking shit in your chat, you are in the wrong industry. Because if you ever blow up, you are screwed.
That's one thing that bugs the hell out of me. Is just, I mean, even when I'm scrolling through like new content creators,
yeah,
they have like 3 people in their chat and they have follower chat on.
Yeah, they think it's going to make them grow, right? Because, people will have to follow me to get in here. Yeah, but no one's going to rate you because you're not welcoming. You're blocking off everybody. So don't do that. And plus, haters are fun because in your chat gets to attack them and play with their food before you ban them. But
Exactly.
I don't ban people. I just time them out so they got to watch an ad when they come back. I'm horrible.
That's one thing Twitch needs to do. They need to implement to where instead of banning, they just have to watch 6 minutes of ads.
Like individually target that person to just constantly watch ads. That'd be sick.
And then collect the revenue off of it.
Yeah, see, Jeff just gifts them.
Because they're not going to leave because they're wanting to be toxic anyways. So
yep. So he gifts them a sub, and then we time them out so they're still there watching, listening with no ads.
Oh,
that
is golden. Yeah, it is.
It's horrible. It is great. I love it.
You
just have fun.
Yeah, I've always been a firm believer. I actually have 2 mods. They fight over. Good Times is a mod in my gaming channel too. He's been out of the picture for a while and he's now coming back in, but I have 2 mods that I've had since pretty close to the beginning too, that they fight over who's gonna ban who.
Oh really? I just let my community play with them for a while, and then we have a button that everybody can spam, and it says, what does it say, Jeff? Shut the fuck up. Yeah. I think that's what it says. And everybody in the chat, we could have like 120, 150 people in there. Everyone is posting that in the chat. So it's just really loud until that person leaves because the entire chat tells them to shut the fuck up. So it's kind of funny.
I hear that every once in a while when I'm in there. It's like,
yeah, there's always someone doing it, or that, you're wrong, Pink. You're wrong. Yeah.
But, well, if y'all don't have anything else for her, I mean, like I said, I know most of you know a lot of it, but yeah, if you got, and I'm sure she probably wouldn't mind as long if she has, the time to do it, to help somebody out down the road. I might even grab her one of these days and find out, if she has any time to help me out with some things.
Yeah, always feel free to set up a meeting and pick my brain. I also have a software that has every single company's partner manager contact information on it. It's $15,000 a year and it's super helpful.
Nice.
So I do help a lot of creators with brand deals and reaching out to companies as well.
Yeah. No, she's like I said, I learned a lot just by listening to some of the things she does. But yeah, no, she's great. That's why when she agreed to come on here, and I'm like, I was actually like fangirling there for a minute, actually, to tell you the truth, when I got the email.
Well,
Not
it's
gonna
funny because
lie.
I Googled and I was like, he looks familiar. I was like, where does he look familiar from?
But no, I've been around. I've been around for a little while. Just haven't been like very, very active until recently. So, but hopefully that'll change with all this stuff. And like I said, hopefully once if TwitchCon gets to Vegas, because I'm not going to be able to make the PAX; they're too far away.
Right.
But Vegas is within a distance I can operate in. So I hope the rumors are true.
I hope so. That's what I'm hearing too. So I would assume I just hope that they like lessen the regulations so I can go.
Oh yeah,
EA said that they are like that they're lessening their COVID regulations. So I'm really hoping that TwitchCon does this also, or I'm gonna break my back when I go.
oh geez,
You
no,
remember that one
but
girl that broke her back twice?
oh yeah. Hold on.
Did you know she was a porn star?
Yeah. I didn't realize that.
That.
I didn't realize that until after it's like I started, after she'd done that whole thing, and then it's like it kept saying porn star did this, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, I don't know what movie she plays in or whatever, but
It's karma.
it was just like, okay, so why? I mean, and you just watch the video of her doing it. She tried to look like a cheerleader move,
Yeah. Broke her back.
and she
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I can. I don't even know. Did Twitch end up having to do anything with that? Because I know they
Oh,
were
I don't
trying to
think
sue.
anybody cared after they'd realized. Yeah. I haven't
Yeah,
heard anything about it.
I didn't
Honestly.
either. It kind of like disappeared.
Yeah. They were like, oh no, she broke her back. And then everyone was like, oh no,
The
something
la-
else happened.
the last thing I heard about anything with her actually on social media was right after that happened. She got home and she was supposedly swatted. So
Oh, that's wild. That's
yeah,
dangerous. No, I haven't heard about that. I had the
yeah.
cop show up at my house once. It was wild.
For streaming
Yeah.
or really?
Yeah, back on Mixer.
Oh,
Yeah, I just
damn,
spotted.
that far back? Holy crap!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I went down to the police station because my dad's like a celebrity in the town that I'm from.
Hmm.
And so I let them know, I was like, hey, I average like 2,000 viewers. I'm kind of like, I don't know, important on the internet. So, like, just in case this happens, because I've been seeing a lot of people having it happen to them, I like went down and was like, hey, just so you're aware, I'm a content creator, blah, blah, blah. I showed them all my shit. I was like, if someone calls, drive into my house and call my dad because security will not let you in. So yeah, my dad had to deal with them. Like
Wow.
one time, they drove up the dooryard and they were just like, "Are you being you have someone held hostage in here?" And I'm like, "Why the fuck would I have someone held hostage in here, bud? Like, no." And then they left, and then there was a couple more swatting reports, but they never did anything. They just called.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I understand they got to respond when something like that happens, but I think
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
that's actually a pretty wise idea if you are a content creator and you do get up to the point to where you've got the numbers up there. That should be be first thing on your mind with all that happening
Yeah.
is go down to your local PD and sit there and say, "Hey,
Yeah, if you're averaging like 150 and above, there's always that one douchebag.
oh yeah,
Always. They'll do something, it does not matter. They will try and figure out where you live. Um, yeah, so it's like super important to go to the police and let them know just that you're a content creator and then inform them on what swatting is. Just to like cover your ass cuz it can get sketchy.
Good Time says, what is 3 things you would have done differently in the beginning?"
Oh, I don't know. Um I don't know, like, got a better camera sooner, it's stupid. It's like stupid small stuff because I didn't even know what I was doing. And then it just happened. It was like, oops. Just one day it was like 2 weeks into creating content and then oops, I had 100 plus people watching me. Um, I don't know. I had a really bad camera. I was streaming through my console. It was so bad. Like the first, small bit. But I will say one thing, like now that at least one thing that I wish I would do different is not let viewers get too close to me. Like that is one thing I would say because I'm fucking bad at that. Like I still talk to some of y'all offline and like hold conversations on a regular, like we known each other for 25 years, Um, that is something that is rough. And the reason why I say that is because people get connections and then they take everything you say personal quickly for no goddamn reason. It's like you're in 16 relationships. It's just not good. That's one thing I would say, and then just understanding bots and understanding the technical side of streaming. I wish I knew like way sooner. Like
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that forever ago. Like what bit rate is, like how to properly fluctuate your bit rate. No one tells you that. You can't even find that shit on YouTube. They just say, "Oh, just hit this button. It's going to scan it." Absolutely not. That is not how it works.
Nope.
And then I really wish I knew how to like value my own worth, like to companies sooner. I feel like I would be making a lot more money. Like it's not all about money, but like it is, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I wish I was able to understand sooner and quicker how much my value was. So now how I calculate my value is for every 1,000 views, I times it by $10. That's my value.
I think that's what hurts a lot of streamers in this industry, or a lot of content creators, period, all the way across, not just in streaming, but they don't know what their value is.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said at the beginning, you didn't know. And so many of these people get wrapped up into these energy companies, these drink companies. The one that cracks me up is the Thumb Grip companies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Amazon orders.
Yeah. That they just don't know their worth. I mean, I admit, I grabbed on anything that came across my, across my screen or across my email until I realized it's like, whoa, last year I bounced out. I got rid of everybody that I was partnered and affiliate or a partnered or affiliate with other than Techni, just because they've been so good to me for just being an affiliate.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I can contact them on Discord and sit there and say, hey, I'm doing this. You want to help? And I mean, shoot, the one charity event I did, they really didn't even know me, and they gave me, stuff to give away free on the stream. So
I love Michelle and Greg.
Is Michelle still there?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both still there. It's actually kind of funny because I met them through securing a deal through Hyperlux, and I don't ever talk about myself as a content creator when I'm in my business meetings because my business is separate from myself, right? And I was in a meeting with them, probably 6 or 7 meetings in. They had no clue that I created content, no clue who I was. And then one of my emails got forwarded to my personal email, and I replied back and I had my signature on it. And they clicked on it, and immediately, we need to have a meeting with you like right now. And so then that happened, and from there it's been great.
Yeah. Like I said, I got asked to be a partner with one of the I guess the up and coming major energy companies there for a while, until it just to the point where partnerships are becoming with those energy companies are becoming basically you're still an affiliate, but you just got a partner role.
Yeah, you have a partner role and you still advertise for no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, most of those companies like that, what they would spend an advertising agency, what one person does would cost them $10,000-$15,000, and here they're doing it for $50.
Yes. Yes. And that's why you negotiate your contracts. Because no.
Yeah. So if anything I've taken out of it in the last year, just in the last year of it alone, is you know your worth.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, every company is going to be different. You know, if you're going up against Nike, I'm $20 per 1,000 viewers. You know what I mean? But if I'm going up against just like a upcoming company, I'm $5. You know, you just fluctuate it based on who you're talking to, and then that's how you approach the entire situation because you don't
Yeah.
want to turn down a good opportunity because you're greedy. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like because in the end, you could be rocking some B or A shares. And that's way more than your 10 or $20 per 1,000 CMP, like way more. Especially if you're starting to pull like A shares, done. You're never working again if they sell. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
great.
if you're putting the way I always look at it right now is if you put more work into what you're getting paid, it
Mhm.
doesn't matter if it's in product and money or whatever, then it's probably time to know your worth.
Yeah. Know your worth. And then know all the secrets behind of knowing your worth with a business background. Because once you start getting too savvy, you start making a different breed. And that comes with different liabilities.
Yeah.
And that also comes with more paperwork, so
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get out. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna let her go and finish what's left of her night. I know, like I said, I appreciate you doing this. It's been
anytime.
awesome. Um, but like I said, if you guys do have any questions, guys and gals, if you have any questions or whatsoever, like she said, set up a meeting with her, and most of you know how to get a hold of her and stuff like that. Just don't bombardier her because she is very busy. You know,
Yeah,
she is a real human with real responsibilities. So
yeah,
she's not a bot.
a blueberry. Yeah.
So, but also make sure you stay tuned for share play. If you want any information on that, I'm sure you contact either me or her. We'll give you all the information we have. She has a hell of a lot more than I do, but yeah, it's a cool up and coming. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
It is. It's gonna be great.
So, but I'm gonna let you get off here so you can get some rest, so you can go deal with your community tomorrow and all the crazy guys in Warzone.
Oh, I know. Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. It's been great not having to read off a script.
Well, like I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing for your community and everything else. And I wish you the best of luck and congratulations on the partner.
Thank you.
And I said, it'll do wonder. You'll go far further than what you have. I can see it.
Yeah, that's wild.
So maybe you'll be the one that makes a difference in the Twitch.
Can you imagine?
Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for supporting Pink, and congratulations, Boneless, on the win. Bye.
Bye.